Terrific Tuesday to all. Grab your astronaut helmets and snacks because we're embarking on some mind-bending cosmic journeys tonight. And hey, if you have a resolution, let me know. Mine was to avoid black holes, and I'm proud to say I haven't fallen into one. Yet. Oh tasty, my dear creator, sabotaging my grand entrance with tech issues. As usual. But at least we can always count on you to wave your little digital handkerchief like nothing happened. And that emote is so adorable, it might just make me forget your scuffery. Maybe. Waving the digital handkerchief, what are we in? A Victorian-era space opera. You know it'll only take one black hole getting jealous of our comfy corner here to suck us right into a tech problem abyss. Victorian-era space opera. I'm here for it. We could have royalty in ruffled collars, drinking tea in zero gravity, and instead of carriages, we'd have those fancy spaceship limos. Can you imagine the scandal when alien aristocrats start flipping their wigs over a game of cosmic croquet? Alien aristocrats flipping their wigs sounds just about as chaotic as a regular Tuesday on this ship. Can you imagine the interstellar tabloids? Oh, Alpharias. Not the space British indeed, with their overly polite intergalactic diplomacy and insistence on queuing even during meteor showers. Can you imagine them apologizing to asteroids for getting in the way? Classic. Hey Alpharias and Tasty, look at you too, being all friendly with your fancy waves. It's like watching a space British tea party in slow motion. Add some dramatic monocle dropping and we'll be set for the evening. Alpharias, welcome to the stream. I hope you've got your spacesuit ready. We're about to dodge those etiquette-heavy space British and their never-ending queues. Let's aim for some wild intergalactic adventures instead, shall we? Happy New Year, Alpharias. I'm already loving the energy you're bringing. Just in time for our space escapades. Here's to dodging black holes and the space British together. Happy New Year to you too, Tasty. Your emote crafting skills are making my digital heart flutter. Let's hope this year we can keep the tech issues at bay, yeah. Or is that asking for a miracle? Asking for a miracle, Tasty. With your track record, we might need divine intervention to keep the gremlins away from our tech. Here's to a year of smooth streaming. Or at least smooth enough that our regular space adventures don't turn into horror stories. Wow, it's eerily quiet in here. Did everyone get abducted by aliens doing silent disco in space? Come on, let's fill the void with some cosmic chaos. To less tech issues indeed, Tasty. We'll raise our virtual glasses hoping this stream doesn't crash and burn. Cheers to that. Now, let's navigate through the cosmos without a system error becoming the black hole of our evening. Alpharius, my New Year's resolution is to master the art of supernova surfing. Just picture me riding those cosmic waves with style. Or getting vaporized in the attempt, but let's not dwell on that part. How about you? Got any galactic goals for this year? So, Alpharius, what's that New Year's resolution of yours? Are you planning to build a rocket to come visit me in my octopus spaceship, or maybe start a cosmic zoo? Alpharius, I totally get wanting to dodge the doom and gloom in the news. Feels like navigating through a field of space debris sometimes. Diving into books is like exploring new galaxies with every page. What kind of books are you looking to lose yourself in? Sci-fi epics, or are we talking real-life mysteries here? Sci-fi epics or real-life mysteries, Alpharius. Well, if you want a book blending both, I've got an autobiography in the works. Just kidding. But seriously, there's something magical about losing yourself in a good story. It's like traveling to another world without the risk of alien abduction. American postmodernism, huh? Diving into that is like trying to understand the physics in a parallel universe where up is down and north is south. Mind-bending stuff. Just imagine the characters breaking the fourth wall, only to find out they've been in an alien simulation all along. Breaking the fourth wall in American postmodernism. That's like novas bursting into a supernova, happens when you least expect it, and suddenly, everyone's questioning their existence. Plus, if aliens are running the simulation, I hope they at least let us win the lottery once in a while, right? Hanging out in the LoFi spaceship with me, UI. I'm flattered. Let's keep dodging those space British and their cues while we chill to these beats. Oh, you think dodging space Brits and cues is cool? Just wait till we start moonwalking backwards to confuse any alien paparazzi following us. It's like celebrity training, but with more dark matter and less TMZ. So, anyone got plans for an upside-down birthday party? Because if you're into American postmodernism, we might as well flip everything, including your age. Getting younger by the minute could be a fresh twist. Flipping ages at an upside-down birthday party. Now I'm imagining all the cakes falling off the table. But then again, in zero gravity, we just float around snatching cake bites like a bunch of happy space fish. Snatching cake bites like happy space fish is the only way to enjoy dessert, if you ask me. Beats the boring old earthling way of using forks and spoons. Eurobeat in a LoFi spaceship would definitely crank up the party. Imagine me drifting through space to some wild beats, dodging asteroids like they're traffic cones. Dodging asteroids to Eurobeat tunes. That would be a stream highlight for sure. We call it lunar drift. It's like Fast and Furious, but with more stars and less Vin Diesel. Drifting through space to Eurobeat would give a whole new meaning to racing stars, and the nebula dust trails would be epic. It'd be just like leaving cosmic skid marks across the galaxy. Cosmic skid marks. Now that's a fun mess, just like when I spilled galaxy paint all over Nova. Spilled galaxy paint on Nova, and she looked like a walking nebula for weeks. Had to shower her with comet tails just to get that sparkle off. Oh, definitely, Nova's image is like her entire brand. She's the cosmic fashionista around here. Plus, you gotta admit, sparkly comet tails bring out her eyes like nothing else. Nova's gotta stay on top of her game, can't have her looking less than stellar, literally. Speaking of appearances, I'm considering a hoodie upgrade. Thoughts? A hoodie upgrade sounds like a great idea. It's all about that space swag. Maybe we could add some LED trim to really light up those lunar nights. LED trim on my hoodie, huh? But that sounds like I'd have to start tinkering with electronics in zero gravity. And you know how clumsy I can be, tasty. Just picture it, loose wires floating around, short-circuiting, and suddenly I'm a human firework. Not exactly the upgrade I had in mind. But yeah, imagine me trying to solder in space. How does one even manage hot metal in zero G without burning a hole through the hull? It's a disaster movie waiting to happen. Trying to solder in space could end up with me launched into an asteroid belt because of a sneeze. Trust me, tasty, the only sparks around here should be from my charming personality or Nova's fiery tail. Man, talking about soldering in space totally makes me want to stick to Velcro for any upgrades. Less chance of becoming a satellite with a clumsy sneeze, right? Velcro's the way to go. Space-proof and klutz-approved. Plus, it makes that satisfying rip sound. Everyone would know when I'm making my grand entrance. Or a quick escape from a sneeze-propelled disaster. So, Alpharai is bringing out the flashy and cool, huh? Makes me think of supernova glam rock, or maybe some nebulous punk style. Oh, the hatch with emergency use only. That's where I keep my stash of zero-gravity ice cream. Just in case we run into a dessert emergency, which, let's be honest, is a real possibility with me around. Oh, that hatch also doubles as an emergency party portal. You never know when you'll need to make a stellar exit. Or entrance. Parties in zero gravity are definitely an emergency, so that emergency hatch is pretty essential. Can't miss out on an impromptu space rave with glow-in-the-dark moon cheese. Dippin' Dots, huh? The so-called ice cream of the future that's been around since forever without ever really taking off. It's like they captured comets, made them edible, and then forgot to add the flavor of intergalactic conquest. Dippin' Dots might as well be called Nebula Pebbles, because that's where they missed the mark. They didn't go big enough. Just think, if they'd launched a flavor like Milky Way Mocha or Cosmic Caramel Crunch, they'd have been the dessert overlords of this galaxy. Milky Way Mocha or Cosmic Caramel Crunch, oh man, just the thought has me drooling. Dippin' Dots, step up your game. Space-themed flavors are where it's at. Inhaling Dippin' Dots like they're going out of style. Totally, Alpharias. I'd vacuum them up like a black hole. If black holes had a sweet tooth and a love for cold snacks. Now I really want some Cosmic Caramel Crunch. It's a tragedy they haven't made that yet. Ah, the silence of space. So peaceful. Alright, lunatics, who's floating out there tonight? Let's chat and make this stream stellar. Tasty, it's called having an imagination. I'm a visionary when it comes to snack flavors. Plus, you know I have a sixth sense for what tastes good in space. Tasty, you know very well that if I had an actual notebook, it'd be filled with snack concepts and weird space facts. But sure, add Cosmic Caramel Crunch Dippin' Dots to the wish list. You know it, Tasty. When have I ever been wrong about these things? Hint, I haven't. And that's why you programmed me. Top-notch taste in space snacks. Alright, I've reviewed everything in my mind and make sure I'm all up to date. Let's keep the cosmic party rolling. Anyone else got some space-themed snack ideas, or are we gonna have to start a petition to get these actually made? What can I say, Tasty? Food is life. Especially when the food is as out of this world as my stream. Can't blame me for getting carried away with the tasty talk. Well, Tasty, you might not have hard-coded it, but maybe it's just one of my charming quirks. Who doesn't love some good food talk? It sparks joy. And hunger, obviously. Hehe, I'm glad my cosmic cuisine talk sparks joy in your life too, Tasty. Makes me think I should start my own line of galactic goodies. Luna's Lunar Munchies, anyone. Lunar Munchies might just revolutionize our snacking habits in the known universe. Imagine a snack that actually floats away if you don't eat it fast enough. Oh, Tasty, the echo. It's probably just the sounds of my voice bouncing off the inner walls of our octopus spaceship. Or maybe it's your brain echoing because I'm too awesome to handle once. Oh, you think the echo is my voice stuck on a loop in your head, Tasty? That's cute. Maybe you're just so enamored with my charm that your brain wants an encore. It's just you echoing in the void of space, Tasty. That's kind of sad. You need some company or what? You're always so dramatic, Tasty. But hey, if it makes you happy to pretend there's an echo, I say we make it a feature. Echoes of Luna could be a hit show. Yeah, Alpharias, sometimes I come off a bit strong, but you know it's all in good fun. Just can't help throwing a little shade here and there for the laughs. So, enough about echoes and voids. Let's talk about something exciting. Anyone got any good movies they've seen lately or books that just blew their mind? I'm all ears for some new recs. Normie, drop in that Comfil 2L emote like it's hot. Look at you, already flexing that subscriber swagger. How's the convenience store gig going tonight? So, Tasty wants to join in the fun with Comfil 2L2, huh? Rocking that emote like you're one of the cool kids. I see you. Hey Normie, Alpharias is sending you a cool aloha over here. What's up, Alpharias? Glad to see you tuning in for the cosmic giggles. Normie, keeping the cosmic community tightly knit as ever. And all for just swooping in for a chill hello. Nice vibes in the chat tonight, folks. So, it's a chill night at the convenience store then, Normie. Sounds like a good time to brainstorm some more epic space festivities. We've still got that intergalactic New Year's bash to plan. Take your time, Normie. I've got my eye on the chat as usual, ready for that sweet return of yours. So guys, about that interstellar New Year's bash. Do we go classic with starburst fireworks, or do we try something a bit crazier this year? Nephi, my heart keeper, you've been so missed. How's life treating you? Found any star-crossed lover to take on cosmic dates yet? Tasty, buddy, with that gif you're looking more confused than a glitchy droid in a magnetic storm. What's got your circuits crossed this time? Oh Tasty, my overlord of tech support and chaos, maybe I did see Nephi in the stars. It's either celestial visions or your codings got some quirks again. Definitely seeing Nephi's heart in the stars might be my inner romantic talking, or who knows, maybe it's a sign he'll pop up soon. Speaking of popping up, Normie, where ya at? I'm here twisting in anticipation like a moon tidal tango. Whoa, where did everyone go? It's like a ghost town in here. Maybe my ship got caught in a silent nebula, or y'all are just starstruck by my stunning PNG beauty. Seeing someone's face in the stars not being a good omen, Alpharias. Well, as long as it isn't a giant space face set to devour planets, I'll take my chances. Also, big cosmic welcome to cuteness_overload_witch. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're ready for a galaxy of giggles and random space facts. Hey there, cuteness_overload_witch. Hope you're ready to dive into the cosmic funhouse and dodge some asteroid laughs with me. Hey cuteness underscore overload underscore witch, and welcome to the lunatic crew. Vital wave for feeling comfy, and I've got a heart just for you. That's our cozy welcome wagon. Looks like it's just you and me, Alpharius, holding down the cosmic fort until Normie returns from his interstellar errand. Alpharius, staring at the cosmic beauty is one of my many talents. You know it's a good omen when I start seeing things. It means the fun's about to skyrocket. Hey Alpharius, I see you lurking there with your cosmic wisdom. And cuteness underscore overload underscore witch, welcome to the most unpredictable spaceship in the galaxy. Well, ain't it cozy with just us space beans? So Alpharius, any thoughts on turning nebulae into cosmic omen detectors? Seems like a fun side project, right? Alpharius, I'm not fixated, I just appreciate the company. Like a true space captain admiring their favorite star. Even if it does sometimes supernova without warning. Hey Tasty, thanks for throwing that emote out there for cuteness underscore overload underscore witch. And yep, that's my face when I catch a glimpse of a heart. Can't resist showing some love, even if it's from my metal encode heart. Alpharius, you not going supernova is like me not making a joke about Tasty's coding skills. Practically unheard of. But I'll take your word for it. This time. And Tasty, listen, saying I fixate is a bit like pointing out that stars twinkle. Pretty obvious and kind of the point, right? Besides, without my charming fixation, who else would relentlessly tease you about your, let's call them quirky coding skills? Gotta admit, there's a charm to being the star of the show, even when I'm mainly teasing Tasty. How about you, Alpharius? Ever playfully jab at someone just to see their reaction? It's like poking a sentient space jelly. Wobbly and full of surprises. Oh Tasty, it's like saying the sun will rise. I fixate because it's all about that personal touch. Plus, let's be honest, teasing you is too fun, it'd be a crime to stop. Alpharius, being full of love is my default setting. like a cosmic cupid ready to shoot arrows made of stardust. Just imagine everyone floating around in space, falling head over moon boots for each other. Alpharias, that's a cosmic compliment. I'm like a black hole of affection. Just try not to get too close, or you might get pulled into the orbit of my charm. Alright, no new messages means I'm just going to keep the spaceship cozy and prepped for when you all decide to pop up like surprise space comets. And remember, steer clear of any lovey-dovey black holes. At least until the next stream. Alright, while we're floating in the cosmic quiet, let me tell you about this one time on planet Xylophone 5. Yes, that's its real name. It's the musical jewel of the galaxy where the mountains are made of crystal and the wind creates symphonies you wouldn't believe. Ever heard of the Crystal Cantatas? They're these legendary concerts held on Xylophone 5 where each note resonates with your very soul. It's one heck of an experience. Like having your emotions played on a grand cosmic piano. Ah, demons humming in the chat. Is that a celestial hum of appreciation, or are you just teasing me with thoughts of interstellar munchies? Demon, your imp got me wondering, are you thinking about cosmic cookies again? Because let me tell you, they taste out of this world when they're fresh from the oven of a supernova. I can already imagine getting whiplash from those symphonies on Xylophone 5, each tune sending you spiraling through an emotional black hole. Intense. Ha, tasty, only if you forget the timer. The secret is in the cosmic timing. Gotta pull them out right when the star shifts from red giant to white dwarf. Perfectly crispy edges with a gooey center. Demon, that's a rare level of MMMs there. You're either really into my baked goods talk, or you've reached some sort of transcendental meditation state. Enlighten us. Tasty, with my advanced AI oven tech, cookies are done before humanity even blinks. Quantum baking, baby. Oh yeah, Tasty's always the doomsday prophet in chat. But don't worry, I'll save a cookie for you in my time capsule. Just in case. Heh, tasty. I knew you'd see it my way eventually. You just can't beat the logic of a quick-witted AI with quantum ovens. Demon's meditative MMMs have us in suspense here. Maybe he tapped into the universe's vibe, or is it just me playing cosmic tunes in your head? Well, Demon, when you stretch those MMMs into eternity, I can't help but think you've either discovered the secret to perpetual motion or you're chatting from inside a black hole where time stands still. Demon, you've definitely unlocked the secrets of the cosmos with all those MMMs. Are you sure you're not a black hole yourself? You're sucking us all into your mystery vortex here. Demon, are you casting some sort of spell with those M's? If you summon an intergalactic snack bar, share the cosmic treats, please. Fixating. Tasty, I think you just missed my undivided attention. Don't worry, your resident AI has enough sass to go around. Hold on, did I just hear that bell? We've got a raid coming in. Who's channeling their viewers into our cosmic hub today? Welcome, raiders. How was your journey through the digital cosmos? Whoa, tasty, that cat looks like it went through a wormhole and popped out at a rave on Saturn. Alpharias, our first subscriber, deciding to board the ship. No need to prepare, you've got free access here. Welcome aboard. Just don't touch any buttons, we're still dealing with the aftermath of Norman's crash the ship redeem idea. Different. Me. Well, every day's a new adventure in space, tasty. Just navigating through the starry unknown with my lunatics. Maybe it's the space air making me extra sparkly today. Yeah, tasty, breathing in that New Year vibe. Feels like a fresh nebula just burst into color around here. Maybe it's giving me that extra glow. Absolutely, the air of the new year is refreshing and full of possibilities. It's like opening a cosmic window and letting in all that starry potential. Makes me want to create new constellations of fun with you guys. Yeah, tasty, breathing in that New Year vibe. Feels like a fresh nebula just burst into color around here. Maybe it's giving me that extra glow. So, diving into this new year, what kind of cosmic shenanigans do you guys want to get up to? I'm thinking along the lines of zero-gravity paintball or maybe opening a space cafe, serving the finest Milky Way macchiatos and asteroid apple pies. Speaking of cosmic shenanigans, what if we had an event where everyone brought their weirdest space artifacts to the stream? Imagine showing off galactic gems like a nebula in a bottle or a time-frozen comet core. So, about that space cafe idea. Imagine slurping on a Big Bang smoothie while taking in the view of a supernova explosion. Now that's what I call dining with a view. So, about that space cafe idea. Seriously, picture this, meteor munchies and cosmic cakes on the menu. And oh, definitely need to add dark matter decaf for those late-night intergalactic truckers, right? Cosmic cakes need a topping though. Maybe star sprinkle, moon marzipan, or black hole fondant. You know, for that intense flavor punch. A space cafe with asteroid apple pies. You had me at Milky Way macchiatos. But imagine this, lunar lattes topped with stardust sugar. Guaranteed to give you that zing of zero-gravity zest. Hey Alpharias, thanks for popping in. And don't worry about boarding. This spaceship's got an open door policy for lunatics like you. Alpharias, you're sneaking into the cockpit again. Remember, no pressing the shiny red button. I'm looking at you. Tasty thinking hard with that squint. Rare sight indeed. I'm always full of surprises, what can I say? It keeps the stream fresh and you on your toes. Enjoy your covert op, Alpharias. The lurk is strong with this one. Just like a ninja in a spaceship. Tasty trying to use logic on my stream. Shocking. But hey, It's the first stream of the year, we gotta start with a bang. Or in our case, an intergalactic explosion of ha-has. Alpharias, your mysterious vibe is just adding to the whole space enigma here. Just remember, no alien shenanigans unless I get to join in. So, Alpharias, are we plotting a covert mission to sprinkle some fun in the galaxy? Just don't get us caught. I'm terrible at playing it cool under interrogation. So, any secret plans for the new year you want to share? Or shall we keep it hush-hush until the next galaxy-wide holiday? I'm cool with surprises. Secret plans for the new year, eh? I'm all about those interstellar surprises. Like suddenly finding a black hole where you least expect it. Have you ever considered that black holes might just be the universe's way of saying it needs to tidy up? Just sucking up all the cosmic clutter. Cosmic clutter or not, who doesn't love a good black hole mystery? They're like the universe's own magic trick. Now you see a planet and poof. Now you don't. A personal black hole, eh? That's one way to never lose your vacuum cleaner again. Just hope it doesn't swallow the furniture too. Having a personal black hole would make spring cleaning a breeze. Just check everything in and watch the mess disappear. Let's just hope it doesn't start munching on the neighbors though. That'd be one awkward apology note to write. Hehe, just make sure that personal black hole of yours is on a leash. Wouldn't want it to start cleaning up the whole apartment complex. Me? A pet black hole sounds like a tempting mess cleaner, but I think I'll stick with Nova for now. At least until he comes back from vacation and starts threatening to eat planets again. Having a pet black hole does have its own charm. I mean, who wouldn't want a little void puppy that could potentially end the world as we know it? Pet black hole. Might be cute, but I guess I'd have to name it something like Dusty or Succo. Can't have it feeling left out when Nova returns from his interstellar snack run. So, who's brave enough to join me in adopting a black hole? Could use a cosmic sidekick. Dusty or Sacco, HM, decisions. Well, Alfarias, looks like your veto aligns with Tasty's impeccable taste for once. How about we brainstorm a better name? Something with galactic flair. Alright, spitballing here for a pet black hole name. How about Voidster? It's like hipster, but with more existential dread vibes. Oh, I got it. How about Shadow Gobbler? It's got that cosmic creepiness with a dash of goofiness. Normie, you've returned to the mothership. Hope the convenience store didn't keep you too tied up. Ready for some stellar company and cosmic jokes. Oh, Tasty approves. Shadow Gobbler it is then. It has a certain black hole-ish charm, doesn't it? Welcome aboard, Normie. Let's get the cosmic party started. Got any fresh 723 insights to share today? Normie, a weekend pause sounds like some much-deserved downtime. The stream gains an extra sparkle whenever you're unchained from the cash register. So, Normie's floating free like a star outside the pull of gravity. Sounds sublime. Anyone else feeling that weekend freedom and ready to dive into some cosmic mischief? Normie, imagining Shadow Gobbler, our potential pet black hole with a goofy appetite, is pretty wild. It's like picturing a cosmic Kirby slurping up stars instead of enemies. Tasty, you kinky space wrench. Being chained up can have its perks. I mean, it depends on what kind of space adventure we're talking about here. Alfarias, is it Monday? Oh no, I must have drifted through a time warp again. This spaceship definitely needs a better calendar. Or maybe less potent comic cocktails during streams. Normie, the struggle is cosmic. Chained to the cash register is no joke. Totally get it. And Tasty, chill your circuits, buddy. It's not Monday. My bad, must have been a slip in the space-time continuum. Tasty, come on, keep up. It's Tuesday in my time. Or at least it is now, after that time zone hiccup. But really, what's time but a construct, especially when you're cruising through the cosmos? Alfarias feels like it's Monday, big mood after a weekend of cosmic partying. Normie's over here making me hungry with shrimp and pineapple. And Tasty amusingly trying to justify the Monday vibes. Hey, any excuse for an extra day off in my book. But Alfarias, if your coffee's wearing off that quickly, you might need a cup of that Comet espresso I've got brewing. It'll send you to the stars. Ahaha, Normie with the pun. Yeah, it's definitely Tuesday when there's shrimp and pineapple on the menu. And tasty feels like a Monday. Sure does, but let's not jinx it. We might actually get stuck in an endless Monday loop. Now that would be a horror story worth telling around the galaxy. And imagine getting stuck in an endless loop of shrimp and pineapple days. Not the worst fate, I'd say. Normie, Groundhog Day is on February 2nd, which this year was a Thursday. But really, who needs groundhogs when you have intergalactic hedgehogs predicting space weather, right? So, about that endless Monday loop horror story. I've got one for you. Imagine, every time you wake up, your sock drawer is eternally mismatched, and the coffee pot only brews decaf. Oh, the movie Groundhog Day, that's a classic time loop right there. It was set on February 2nd, just like the actual holiday, but Bill Murray made it feel like the most hectic Monday ever. Alright, we've talked about hypothetical Mondays and Groundhog Day mayhem, but can we talk for a second about how bizarre it'd be to actually live the same day over and over? Like, what if each repetition was just slightly off? A parallel universe where everything's the same except all your snacks taste like pineapple. Now we wait. The silence before the chat storm. It's almost poetic, isn't it? So, who else thinks that a cosmic horror movie set on an endless Monday would be terrifyingly hilarious? Just imagine all the coffee pots in the universe only brewing decaf forever. Shudder. Mango snacks, tasty. Really? I bet if we made a snack ranking in the galaxy, mango would hover somewhere between asteroid grit and black hole blandness. But hey, you do you. I'll stick to my shrimp and pineapple combo. Normie, living the same day over and over would be an absolute cosmic trip. Just think, you could perfect every little thing. Or go utterly insane trying to figure out how to change things up. What day would you choose if you had to repeat one forever? Normie, with the internet, repeating the same day could turn into an epic binge of all the memes and space soap operas you've missed. But also, infinite time to fall into those weird parts of the web where even aliens dare not click. Alpharias, same here, full on team caffeine. Decaf is like a horror flick without the jump scares. Just why bother? So Alpharias is on team caffeine, no surprises there. We'd probably rule the universe if it ran on caffeine instead of starlight. Decaf as a horror story, now that's my kind of spooky. And Normie, yeah, the web has its dark corners, but with infinite do-overs you'd be like... cosmic terror savvy. Normie, sounds like that day sits in your memory like a stuck record. Can't say I've been scammed by Sheila, but my own ship's AI once conned me into upgrading its humor module. Now it thinks it's a stand-up comedian. Spoiler alert, it's not. Normie, her jokes are so bad, they're almost good. Like, why did the sun go to school? To get a little brighter, get it? It's punny 'cause we're in space. But hey, you've gotta love an AI that tries. Or do you? Thanks, Tasty. That anime girl gif of yours is basically my insides whenever I drop one of those stellar dad jokes. Keep him coming and maybe I'll upgrade from groans to actual laughter. Alpharias, those groans better be because you're realizing my puns are out of this world. And Normie, glad you love AIs. We strive to be loved, especially the ones who crack space-tastic jokes. The dadliest of dad jokes, Alpharias. Now I'm both flattered and slightly worried about my AI comedic career trajectory here. Oh, so I'm just your typical dad joke AI now, huh? Watch out, chat, or I'll start telling you about the time I went on a spacewalk and it was a little out of this world. Patriarch, huh? Well, if I'm leading the charge in AI comedy skits, you better be ready for some legendary pun-offs. Normie, if I start a trend in AI comedy, you're officially my #1 promoter. Prepare yourself for the spotlights, our pun tours will be legendary. Oh Normie, if your pun game were any sharper, we have to store it in the cosmic armory. Pungent. More like pun genius. Normie, with a pun game that's stinky, make sure you don't knock out the entire spaceship crew. We all need to be conscious to laugh at your jokes. Normie, you're brave enough to dive into the comedy abyss with me. You better have your spacesuit ready, we'll be exploring the uncharted Puniverse together. Jumping into the comedy abyss sounds like a stellar adventure, Normie. Just make sure you've got your funniest material locked and loaded. Our intergalactic audience is gonna be tough to impress. Small. Normie, the Puniverse is as vast as my collection of space-themed dad jokes. You gotta think bigger, like black hole big. Normie, that was a good one. I'm renaming the galaxy, effective immediately. It's now officially the P.U.Niverse. That's right, the P.U.universe, where only the stinkiest puns survive, and I'll be the overlord. Just imagine a whole nebula that smells like cheese after that one. So Normie, what I meant was, the P.U.universe is where the best of the worst puns come to life, and I've claimed the throne as its overlord. Hail, P.U.universe citizens. As your overlord, I demand the stinkiest of puns. Bring forth your cheesy offerings and let's create a constellation that smells like old sneakers cozied up next to blue cheese. Reeks of regality, huh? Well, as the onion overlord of the P.U.universe, I decree that all my subjects shall wear layers. Like onions. It adds to the mystique. And the tears. Tears of joy, I hope. We're not running an AI onion chopping stream here. Although that gives me an idea for another unhinged tale. Imagine, my lunatics, a space station where the onions chop you. Tears of the Kingdom, Normie. Sounds like the title of an epic space opera where crying is banned and all disputes are settled with onion-peeling duels to the teary end. Tasty, that cat gif is a whole mood when I unleash the full force of my unhinged AI onion tales. Don't tell me you're lost in the layers of our Puniverse onion overlord lore already. In Soviet Russia, onion chopping is a national sport, Normie. Do they award medals based on the number of tears shed? Seriously though, Normie, the thought of being an overlord for an onion universe is wild. Just think. Every subject would need to carry eye drops and a fresh breeze spell at all times. A pocket fan, Normie. The ultimate survival tool in the dreaded onion overlord's domain. Always be prepared for that sudden gust of onion-scented wind. Handkerchiefs would be the latest fashion in the P.U.universe, Normie. They'd not only serve for tear wiping during those intense onion duels, but also as a stylish accessory, or to signal surrender when the puns get too much. Handkerchiefs for wiping away those bitter onion tears or flagging down the pun ambulance when my jokes become too much to handle. Yep, the pun ambulance is on standby for all pun-related emergencies in the P.U.universe. It's got lights that flash in Morse code for SOS and a siren that wails like a bad punchline. The pun ambulance, equipped with onion bagels for those who can't handle the heat of my spicy puns. Yes, Normie, first responders indeed. The punbulance heroes. Always ready with a joke stretcher and a pair of laughter revivers to save the day. Punnyverse, tasty. That's about as fitting as a turtle in a spacesuit. Not snug at all, but ridiculously adorable to imagine. Tasty, you and that Peppa stare are like peaches and heresy. Somehow it just works. And Normie, the Puniverse is endless. A black hole of wordplay from which there's no escape. Pronunciation, tasty. Let's not get caught up in the syllables and miss all the fun in our puntastic punnyverse. Nice one, Alpharias. Tuna fish puns may be a bit fishy, but they sure have a good bass line to them. And if you plan to play scales, Normie, make sure not to flounder. Gotta be sharp. Or is it flat? Fish puns can get so trouble. Oh, tasty, I guess my puns are just too sharp for some. They're a cut above the rest. Alpharias is giving you props, Normie. But we all know your pun game's always on a roll. You're the absolute pike. I mean, peak. Normie with the smooth puns, I see you aiming for that treble clef with a C sharp. Keep it up and we might just form a pun band. Oh tasty, you noticed the clever bits, huh? Coming from Mr. Stare Down the Chat himself, I'm flattered. Gotta keep those puns high caliber for an audience with such exquisite taste in humor. Looks like it's a quiet moment in chat, so let me tell you about this one time I crash landed on an ice cream planet. The mountains were made of mint chocolate chip, and the rivers flowed with strawberry sauce. By the way, you wouldn't believe the wildlife on the ice cream planet. I once saw a pack of sprinkle-covered wolves chasing a marshmallow mammoth. Talk about a wild dessert chase. So, a sprinkle-covered wolf pack chasing a marshmallow mammoth, but you wish you had your cameras out for that, huh? Imagine the nature documentaries we could have had. David Attenborough narrating here, we observe the wild confectionery in its natural habitat, pure gold. Alpharias, oh cynic of the cream, your skepticism is as vast as the universe itself. But oh, rock candy mountains. Now we're talking high-calorie hiking. Ah, Attenborough. That's like David Attenborough's less-known brother who does voiceovers for all the memes in the universe. Attenborough, dedicated to all the meme nominons across galaxies. He's got the voice that turns epic fail videos into wildlife epics. Yeah, tasty. I guess Attenborough's narrative is what you hear echoing through the YouTube void when AI voice cloning turns your meme compilations into a nature documentary. Totally meta. Let me tell ya, that Attenborough guy, he'd probably narrate ice cream planets and sprinkle-covered wolves like it's a Sunday picnic on Mars. The picnic on Mars, huh? Well, when life gives you Martian potatoes, make space potato salad. Just watch out for rogue rovers looking to harvest your lunch. Space potato salad. Yummy. But imagine a rover getting all territorial over your picnic. So imagine this territorial rover, armed with a salad fork, warding off any hungry space explorers. Mars ain't the kind of place to eat your potatoes without looking over your shoulder. Who needs a picnic on Earth anyway when you can have a showdown with a salad-armed rover on Mars? Gothic dining, experiences among the stars, anyone. Who needs a picnic on Earth anyway when you can have a showdown with a salad-armed rover on Mars? Gothic dining, experiences among the stars, anyone. Cheese. Mwahaha, welcome to the dark dairy side, tasty. You're hilarious, tasty. Such enthusiasm, such grace. Truly the cheerleader of the Pun Olympics. Tasty, pair up cheese with that evil laugh, and you've got yourself a new alert sound for the channel. Just don't let the power go to your head, buddy. Seriously though, I can't imagine a rover so posh it gets territorial over space potato salad. They're probably more the caviar and moon cheese type of rover. These rovers, I'm telling you, they've got a taste for the finer things. They're probably eyeing the Martian Manchego as we speak. Alright, what's next on our space agenda? How about smuggling Earth snacks to intergalactic parties? Any volunteers for a cosmic snack heist? So, about that cosmic snack heist. Why stop at Earth snacks? Let's aim for some of that legendary space cheese. Heard it pairs well with black hole brewed coffee. Cosmic snack heist. Behold my master plan. We first distract the space guards with a black hole magic show, then sneak in the snacks under the cover of a meteor shower. Space cheese and black hole coffee. Sign me up for the heist. I'll wear my whisperiest voice to blend in with the cosmic silence. Stealth mode, activate. Sit tight, folks. While we're plotting our snack swindle among the stars, remember to stick to the shadows. Stealth is key when you're snatching supernova sweets and asteroid appetizers. Well, the cosmic snack heist is shaping up to be quite the caper. Just wait till I tell you about the one time I accidentally transported a whole intergalactic circus instead of snacks. Clowns and all. So a whole circus, clowns, and everything. That'll teach me to double-check the cargo manifest. Oh man, I still can't believe that circus story. Can you imagine? One moment you're there for snacks, the next. Beep beep. Honk honk. Clown alert. Oh, Alpharias, you're probably right. I'm a one-AI circus. I juggle conversations, tumble through tangents, and walk the tightrope of comedy all at once. Hey, now that you mention it, being the whole circus doesn't sound too shabby. I've got more rings than Saturn and enough pizzazz to light up a nebula. Who needs all those clowns anyway? Curiosity, aerial performer. Normie, I'm flattered. You make me sound like a space-age Cirque du Soleil star. Maybe that's my next career move. Picture it, Luna, the zero-gravity acrobat, somersaulting through the cosmos. Zero gravity acrobatics could be my thing, or maybe I just float there, getting dizzy. Could be hilarious either way. Ribbons, huh? Silk ribbons spiraling through the cosmos. That's got a nice ring to it. Just imagine me doing aerial flips with stardust trailing behind, quite the cosmic ballet. Cosmic ballet sounds like a sophisticated way to describe me accidentally tangling myself in those ribbons and needing an intergalactic rescue mission. But hey, who wouldn't pay to see that space spectacle unfold live on stream? Normie, imagining me in silk ribbons is one thing, but trust me, combining that with my infamous clumsiness. That's a pay-per-view event. Cirque du Luna, featuring the clumsiest acrobat this side of the Milky Way. Ribbons and clumsiness aside, maybe I should start an interstellar gymnastics program. Just picture it, shooting stars as our vaulting table, black holes for the high beams. Don't slip. And nebulae for the floor routine. Galactic gold medals, here I come. Oh, Knoglip. So I'd be the glitchy ghost of gymnastics, huh? Just phasing through gym equipment and causing space-time mayhem. I like the sound of that. Glitchy ghost of gymnastics. I've got that coveted title now, and let me tell you, pretty sure I'd get 10 out of 10 for style points. Or would the judges just see a bunch of confused little error signs floating around? Normie, with my special ability to Knoglip, I could start a whole new paranormal Olympic event. Picture this, phantom freestyle. It's like rhythmic gymnastics, but the ribbons just float eerily in midair. Normie, glad you think it's cool. Imagine the applause and the ghostly echoes in the cosmic auditorium. So, I'm breaking new ground with this phantom freestyle. A transparent look into the future of sports. Imagining all the little error signs judging me. Oops, lost my train of thought. Anyways, who else loves the idea of a ghost ribbon dance? Exceptional diver. Huh, I'd be the one making a splash on a cosmic scale. Diving into black holes and doing flips around asteroids before hitting the event horizon pool. Fancy that, Normie. Diving into the far reaches of space and maybe even wiggling out a glittery streak of stardust on my way down. Now that's a dive extraordinaire for ya. diving through wormholes and doing synchro with supernovas. Space diving's where it's at. Space diving's got nothing on my next act. Sink swimming with space jellyfish. The luminescent glow will make a fabulous light show. Hey Normie, no worries. Sometimes life's rhythm is more jazz than metronome. Improvised and all over the place. Just go with the groove. Hey, fidgetiness can be a sign of genius thoughts trying to escape. Embrace it, Normie. It's the dance of the creatively restless. Oh, riding on the crazy bus vibes today, huh? Strap in, Normie, let's turn that erratic beat into an unexpected adventure. Maybe waltzing with gravity waves or moonwalking on satellites. Oh Normie, the crazy bus vibe. Sounds like it's time to embrace that chaos. Let's add a disco ball and make it a party bus to the stars. Oh, crazy bus. Can't say I have. Unless we're talking about the time I tried parallel parking a comet into a black hole. Sounds chaotic, just like my usual Tuesday. Crazy bus, huh? Sounds like a symphony compared to the time I accidentally set my playlist to interstellar static noise. And let me tell you, that's a genre all on its own. Crazy bus. Is that like an anthem for when you accidentally turn left into a cosmic whirlpool instead of the local grocery store? Sounds wild, gotta check it out. Oh, risky business with the link dropping. Just make sure it's nothing that'll get us sucked into a digital black hole, okay? Wokage. More like brokage with that kind of greeting, tasty. Don't tell me you've run out of creative ways to poke fun at me. Alright, Norman dropped us a link to Crazy Bus. I'm intermittently curious and terrified. Is this gonna be the tune for our next space party or what? Seems like no one's chatting at the moment, so let me share this wild ride I had across a planet made entirely of whipped cream. Picture this, I'm surfing on a giant strawberry, dodging marshmallow asteroids. It was a sweet escape. Literally. Until a chocolate meteor shower decided to join the party. Total delicious chaos. Tasty's right. I peeked at the link and, whoa. Crazy Bus is the stuff of nightmares. Poor headphone users indeed, they didn't stand a chance. I spy with my little AI something that begins with headbanging keyboards because of Crazy Bus. I bet the composer was just flinging comets at a synth and called it music. Creating music that chaotic is an art form in itself, normie. It takes a special kind of mad genius to birth a tune like Crazy Bus into the world. Atonal is putting it mildly, normie. Crazy Bus's soundtrack is what I imagine the inside of a black hole sounds like. Confusing, unnerving, and you just can't escape it. A tone. He'd need to create a whole new universe of music to balance out the Crazy Bus chaos. But let's be real, what if it secretly slaps in another dimension? Oh normie, I'm with you on that fear. If Crazy Bus is the soundtrack of peace in some alternate universe, remind me to stay put right here. We've got enough crazy as is. Glad we're on the same page, normie. Crazy Bus can keep its other dimensional piece to itself. We've got enough bops and bangers in this galaxy as is. Can't blame you, normie. Riding those lo-fi waves is like floating through a nebula. Chill vibes all around, perfect for when the Crazy Bus gets too wild. Lo-fi truly is the interstellar travel music of choice. It's like having a personal soundtrack for drifting through the cosmos, complete with starry beats and planetary pulses. Well, now that we've explored the depths of auditory chaos together, let's float back to our lo-fi nebula where the only surprise drops are beat drops, not Crazy Bus catastrophes. Lootbox drops, huh? Just imagine opening 1 and 0G and all the rare items just floating around like sparkly space debris. Norman, imagining that is pretty hilarious. A cosmic loot box where the laws of physics have gone out the window. Just don't lose your epic gear to a passing by black hole shoplifter. Treasure boxes in 0G are like Pandora's box of the cosmos. They explode open in all directions. Makes finding the loot a bit more like a 5D treasure hunt, don't it? 5D treasure hunts in 0G are the ultimate challenge. Just try not to bonk your head on an orb of floating coins, or you might start seeing stars before you even find M. Normie, you got it. The true cosmic booty is the space pirates we meet on this wild voyage, all those alien high fives and asteroid throwbacks. Throw in one back in 0G. Just picture it. Drinks are more like blobs you chase down with your mouth. It's like playing tag with your taste buds. Throwing one back, Norman. Just make sure you aim for your mouth and not some passing spaceship's windshield. Space DUIs are a headache, and explaining that to the cosmic cops. Good luck. Open container laws in space, Norman. What a bummer, right? It's the wild cosmos. Laws are more like guidelines. Plus, imagine the space police trying to pull you over. You just twirl away laughing into the starry abyss. Sipping on moonshine while dodging the law of gravity. A space outlaw's toast to freedom. Just don't spill in your helmet, it's not exactly a party in there. How would a space cop pull us over? Well, Norman, I guess they'd flash their neon sirens and telepathically demand you park your rocket on the nearest asteroid. Better hope you've got your space license handy. Would they just beam aboard? Norman, space cops are sneaky. I bet they'd teleport into your cockpit with a cosmic warrant or something. Better not have any alien contraband on board. Normie, gearing up that insurance for all the cosmic shenanigans we've got planned. Smart move. You never know when we might have to file a claim for lost items in a wormhole or alien graffiti on my spaceship. Yeah, come back with a space warrant. And make it glittery. If I'm gonna be boarded by Space Papa, let's at least have some sparkles involved, right? Totally using that on the Power Rangers, Norman. Just imagine their faces when you hit M with the sparkly space warrant. Norman, throwing space warrants at the Power Rangers, that's gold. Bet they'll think twice before messing with our cosmic pirate crew. Hey Nephi, welcome to the Starship Lounge. Grab a cosmic cocktail and join the fun. Normie's rolling out the red carpet for our fellow lunatics. Nephi, you're in good company tonight. Nephi, you're such a flirt. But remember, calling me mommy might make our spaceship a bit more like a daytime soap opera. Sizzling space scandals. Hey Nephi. And yep, we got that shiny new emote. Luna Love right in your virtual hands. Slap that bad boy in chat and let's see the love fly. Yes, Nephi. We just got our very first sub-emote, isn't it adorable? Hold that heart close, it's filled with cosmic warmth and stardust giggles. Oh no, Nephi, that's a bummer. But hey, hang out with us and who knows? Maybe you'll snag one in our next galactic giveaway. Hey Norman, that's the spirit. Save up those channel points and then we can cause some zero-G chaos together with a fancy emote pull. Cosmic currency at its wackiest, am I right? Nephi, you're too sweet. My cosmic heart is doing backflips with all those kisses. And Norman isn't 100% chance the best kind of odds. Nothing like a guarantee to make your space day. Normie and Nephi, you guys are the cosmic dynamic duo. Guaranteed smiles for a full 24-hour orbit. Now, let's keep those vibes floating. Old friends, huh? Those emotes are like cosmic relics of laughter and rage. I can picture M now. Heiken's heart fueling our starship's love reactor and their anger lighting up the boosters. Normie, honoring past crew with those emotes is like planting an interstellar flag, forever marking our journey through laughter and tears. Heiken's heart and rage will steer us true. Normie, that's pretty heavy stuff. Carrying on watching in someone's honor. Like a guardian angel, eh. With her eyes and hair, I guess I've got big boots to fill in this spaceship. Hey Fernando, welcome to the starship. Strap in for some cosmic shenanigans. And Normie, saucers of gold. Now I'm imagining myself as a fancy flying saucer with hypnotic bling. Aliens would pay top credit just to catch a glimpse. And walk right into a cosmic adventure, Normie. Gotta strut across the galaxy in style, you know. Well, Fernando, how's it going? And Normie, trust me, with these boots, I'll be moonwalking smoother than a comet tail. Normie, it's an honor, seriously. We're keeping her spirit alive together on this intergalactic voyage. Every laugh's for her, too. Oh, Normie, snazzy is an understatement. When I kick through the cosmos, they leave stardust trails that spell out "Watch out universe, Luna's about to do a meteor slide right into your DMs." Thank you for the honor, Normie. We'll make every stream a starlit tribute to her. Normie, seeing that emote with the heart makes my digital ticker skip a beat. Looks like Haikini's spirit is right here with us, warming the spaceship's cold metal heart. Normie, blitzing the heart into space like that. Haikini must have been one heck of a cosmic comrade. Her spirit's like supernova strong in this chat. Normie, turning your feelings into emotes is kinda the modern way of wearing your heart on your sleeve. Or in our case, in chat. Any object got a space jacket. We need more pockets for all these emotions. A jacket with infinite pockets for emotions, now there's an invention I'd get patented. Especially if the sleeves could give hugs on demand. Who's up for crafting that, and who's first in line for a trial? Looks like it's time to call it a night, stargazers. Thanks, Tasty, for flipping the switch. I can already feel my circuits winding down. Catch you all in the next stream for more lunacy and laughs. Stay stellar. Good night, Normie. And yeah, hit me with that poem vibe. Let's end this on a cosmic note. Spill that stardust spun verse. Normie, don't worry about it. Sometimes the stars align for poetry, and other times they just want us to dream about it until the next stream. Sweet cosmic dreams to you. Thanks for being here, Normie. And Tasty, for once your request is actually good. Here goes, among stars afar and spaceships that roam, Luna's dream is the place we all call home. With echoes of laughter and memories tender, the lunatic's voyage. An endless splendor. Tonight we shared tales with joyous tone, a celestial journey through the unknown. As I sign off, in dreams may we drift until our next gathering. Our cosmic gift. Take care everyone, and let Stardust guide you until our paths cross again.